First question that I read many articles about you, but the first question that I'm really interested in, what's the story behind the Schauspiel John, Paul, George, Ringo and Bert?
When I was, I think I was 17, and I was known in my hometown as a singer. I always had a very strong voice, although I looked like a girl, had red long hair and looked very girlish. And then the band and the theater were looking for a singer. They had their own band. So I joined that band to make it brief. And I was always sitting in the canteen for breakfast and then they made this musical. There was a musical about the Beatles called John, Paul, George, Ringo and Bert from England. And they've been looking for an impersonation of Bert that was the guy who tells the story of the Beatles. So the story was the Beatles reunite, although they tried to reunite the Beatles, and in the end they don't succeed. So this Bert becomes a kind of Gary Glitter kind of star in the end. So because they had to present somebody to the audience. So and I played this Bert, and it was a tremendous success in my hometown. It was massive, really big success. And the good thing for me was I could sing in the end. So it was a song, really kind of T-Rex song in a way. I won't be your love if you want, with a kind of silver costume, high heel shoes.
With your red hair?
With the red long hair, I really looked like an idiot. But it was a big success at that time, and that made me stay at the theater. But that was one of my first big step, because I'd never wanted to become an actor. So I did the whole thing very relaxed, but exactly that quality people liked, because I was just standing there and telling the story. So afterwards, I got more nervous when I worked in the theater. But at that moment, I was pretty innocent in a way. So that was kind of a start of a more stage career.
Okay. I don't have much time, so I will now go into your new album, 12. Is it true that the first song you wrote was Du bist die, and you wrote it in the winter of 2002? How come you sensed this may be a new direction, a new album for that song? How come?
That's funny. The thing is like, when you write an album, you're looking for the centerpiece. It's like building a house. You look for the center idea, and there's always one song, maybe two sometimes, but maybe always one song that really is the center of an album, that this song is not so good in terms of whether it's successful or not. But once you've written the song of the album, you feel that. It was like Coldplay said on the last album was Fix You.
Yeah.
When they wrote that song, they knew they have the core of the album.
But what was especially the core for you for this album? If you have to pinpoint into this song, what?
No, this thing that the ability to write, to come back to, because the last album was a lot about grief and dealing with grief and coming back to life. And now I needed something that tells me I'm back in life. And this song, I think, is a very stable music that represents a stability. So back to life, back to reality, back really with both feet on the ground. And I felt it when I wrote it, that, okay, this is the new direction. This song is very good for me, but for me, there's a very good quality. So now I can start an album. And that's what all my albums started like that. I had to find the right, like on Mensch, it was Der Weg. So you have one song that really represents, and then the other songs get around it.